Hello everyone. I am very glad that you are joining me today. I know that I am fairly late to the trend. I know that it started, I think it gained popularity like months and months and months ago already. When I first saw it, I was so sure that I love the look of it, but I was like, it's never going to work on my eyes. And then I recently came across one video. Oh my god, I can't remember her name. Well, anyway, I'm gonna put it on the screen for you guys. I'm sure that you know who I'm talking about. She is drop dead gorgeous. She's so gorgeous. It like kind of makes you like twist and turn on the inside. It's like makes you speechless. Anyway, so I came across her video where she was doing like 2016 makeup trends versus like 2020 makeup trends, something like that. And she was doing like the foxy eye thing on there, like something similar, and she looked so gorgeous. And I was like, I want to look like that. I want to look the way she does. So that's kind of where this whole thing was inspired. Did that make sense? That's where I got the inspiration from. Yeah, let's put it that way. Anyway, I just thought I'd try it. that's the whole gist, really. I just wanted to test first of all my makeup skills, whether I can do it, and secondly whether I would be able to like pull it off and wear it. And now I'm still not 100% sold. You will see me like going back and forth during the video and as I'm doing it. Still, it was all for like fun and just trying out a new look that I hadn't done before. And if you want to see how I did that, then just do keep on watching and see what I went through. So let's just dive right in, because I already want to see what I look like with the eyes. I'm very excited about that. I did some prep work. My skin is actually not in the best condition right now. I mean, it's not like bad. It's not overly tragic or anything like that, but it's just it's a bit worse for wear than it has been for a while. But it's just because I've been eating way too much bread, which I really should not be doing, but I've been naughty. When it comes to prep, I have the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion on my eyelids. That's kind of easing the situation up there. And also I have the NYX Professional Makeup, I don't know why I'm saying that, medium dark circle concealer. It's in the shade medium, the dark circle concealer. Anyway, I'm not sure whether they make these anymore, but I still have mine, and it is a tad too orange for me, but it's good. It does the job. And then I'm also wearing, now this is not like a primer, but I'm kind of using it like a primer. It is the Essence Hello Good Stuff Tinted Beauty Cream in the shade Light. This is actually a tinted moisturizer, but I just wanted something to like kind of even out my skin, because this is so nice. It smells really good, and it does cover something as well. So most days I just use it on its own, and I don't like put anything else on when I'm feeling lazy and all that kind of stuff. It's a really good thing for like those no makeup days. But yeah, today I just wanted to like add some extra bit of glow, because it is fairly moisturizing, and it kind of gives you this nice glow as well, and I really like it. The only thing I'd have to say is if you are very fair, this might look a bit too like yellowish and dark on you, because you might not be able to tell from the camera, but this is kind of deepening up my skin as well a tad. So yeah, just pointing it out there. But I think it's time to crack on with the eyes, get into why you are actually here. So I just felt called by this Tati Beauty palette that I haven't used in such a long time. There are only, how many? 6 shades. Sorry, I kind of don't mind me. There are only like 6 colors or shades, and then there are like different tones and like formulas in this palette. But anyway, there aren't too many like transition shades besides like these 2 maybe. And if you have a darker complexion, this might be like a transition shade. But if you are a light bugger like me, this is what you get. So I want something else as well. Something slightly lighter, something just a tad lighter. So I also dug out this Violet Voss and Laura Lee palette. This is, oh, if you've been following my channel since like the very beginning, okay, maybe I didn't have it when I first started, but anyway, this is hella old. This is really, really old, but it's like, I still love the formula, and I feel like it still works really, really well for me. Not sure whether it's expired or not. I mean, it doesn't smell funny. It doesn't smell funny, and I like store it in a decent place, so it should be fine. But anyway, this shade over here, this shade is what I want to use, and as you can see, I've hit pan because I really, really, really like this shade. Yeah, so it's still an amazing palette. I'm not sure whether I don't think they make this anymore. I don't know, I haven't checked out Violet Voss in ages, but anyway, I'm sorry I talk so much, but I'm going to dip into the shade Press Pot first, and actually no, hang on, maybe I should cover the whole lid first. See, this is the thing when you're doing something for the first time, you just don't know. You just don't know what the right thing is. I'm going to take the shade Aura from this TATI palette, and I'm going to run that on my lid, but keeping it more so on the front half, because we want to leave the space where we're going to create the wing and all that. We want to leave that bare because yeah, it will be more pigmented that way. And I am, yeah, I'm also going to go over top with the shade Basic from the Laura Lee palette, but obviously you can use like any more like bone or cream typed light matte shadow if you have it. And I'm just using it because I want to kind of give it a bit more, I want it to be a bit more yellowish, but just the tiniest bit, because the shade Aura is very, I feel like there's a more pink undertone in that one, and the shade Basic is more yellow, so I'm mixing those two together somewhat. And I am also taking it underneath the brow. Looks a bit strange right now, I know, but we're gonna hopefully fix that soon. So as I said, I want to start off with the shade Press Pot from the Laura Lee and Violet Voss palette. Now, if you don't have this palette, and if you do want to recreate this, what I'm doing, then this is fairly similar to like Orange Soda from ABH. If you have any of like Anastasia's palettes, I think that shade is in like several of those palettes. But anyway, I mean, it's just more of this like very, very light peachy tone, more so on the orange side rather than the pink side. So I'm sure you'll be able to get like a lot of like, there are so many similar options. I'm gonna start fluffing that on the outer V, kind of sloppily. That's one of the reasons why I really wanted to try this look, because yeah, I think I was watching Kathleen's version, and as soon as she said that this is like a cat eye look but it's more messy, I was like, sign me up. Anything that's like messy and you don't need to be super precise with, sign me up. And again, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I love more messy and kind of easy to do looks, because I'm lazy like that. No idea how high I should take it. And I'm also not guaranteeing that the lid shade is going to stay like this bright and white. I might make it a bit darker just because I don't want it to be like super bright, but we'll see. Swapping the palettes now. I'm going to take the shade Soothe, and I'm also going to only use the matte ones. I just wanted to point that out. Oh, shoot, I've forgotten how pigmented this palette is. Oh wow, yeah. And I'm also not sure how far I should take it. Don't want to take it too far, I suppose. Basically all I'm doing is I'm just like very lightly blending the shadow in a diagonal shape, and not taking the shades any farther than like the middle of my iris, I should say. Something like that. And I'm just kind of flicking it upwards as I get towards the outer V. And hope that that's how you're supposed to do it. But now, I think it's time we go a bit more like detail-y. So I'm going to take the shade Ritual, and I'm going to start just creating this like diagonal shape near my lash line and blending it out slightly. I swear it's so difficult to like do this because the shadows are so pigmented. What am I going to blend this out with? What is this? Oh yeah, Petite Eye Blender by Zoeva. And now I'm not taking any more eyeshadow. I'm just using what is left on the brush. I'm going to use a very small detail brush. This is the BH Cosmetics number 6 brush. It doesn't really have a name. And I am trying to create a more definitive shape with this Ritual shade. Right, so I'm going to take the previous brush now and slightly just buff over the outermost, I don't know what to call it. It's not really like, it's not very pointy, it's not very defined, but there is like, I guess it's like a slight tapering that's happening at the end. I feel like I'm not really doing the best job right now, if I'm completely honest. Maybe this look is just like not the best on my eye shape. You know what I actually do want to do? So I have slightly hooded eyes, as you can see, and it is being extremely emphasized right now because I have drawn this like super dark shape right kind of underneath it, which makes this part extremely heavy because it's like brought to the front, right? It's lighter, and then it just looks even more like bulging and in your face. So I want to bring a very light, kind of like the shade, I think I'm gonna go with the shade Britches from the Laura Lee palette. I want to just buff that on this section over here, just the tiniest bit to make the contrast not as strong, so that the hooded part would kind of blend into the background a bit more. I'm going to take the brush that we used for this lighter part of the eye, and I'm just going to buff over this because I don't want it to be too noticeable. Like I don't want it to, as I said, I don't want it to like overpower. I want it to be soft and kind of in the background, very, very subtle. I'm going to take the matte shade called Memory, and it's just pure black, and it's very, very, very pigmented. So I need to be careful with this one. I'm going to start like kind of tracing it close to my lash line over here in the outer corners, using the wing liner brush because I really want this line to be super, super thin and very close to my lashes. I think I want to leave it here for now until I apply the lashes and all that, and then we'll be able to see a bit better whether we need to add or do something else. But I'm gonna do my face makeup off camera because I don't want to bore you guys, and it's just going to be a lot quicker if I don't talk through it and all that. So I'm going to do that quickly off camera, and then I'm going to jump back here and we will finish up the eyes and also the lips and the whole look, and we'll see what comes out. So the face makeup is all done. As always, if you are curious about what products I used, you can go in the description box, and when you open it up, you'll see all the details listed there. As I kind of suspected, the light shadow that I used on the front part of my eyes is slightly too white, slightly too bright compared to my skin tone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus pressed powder in the shade Warm Light. As you can see, I have used it to death, and I'm going to use it all up because I really, really, really like this powder for several things. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it on my eyelids. Just to kind of make it more yellowish again. Not so whitish, brightish. I'm not sure I'm actually helping. It is what it is. Okay. Moving on. So what I want to do before I put on the lashes, I actually kind of have to do that before I put on the lashes, because otherwise I won't be able to see or get in the lashes very well. So yeah, this step needs to kind of come first. This is the scary part. This is the part that could absolutely ruin the whole look. Like, now that the rest of the face makeup is on and all, I can kind of already see, like with the lashes and all, I can kind of already see what the result is going to be, and I'm really liking it. But the most tricky part about this Foxy Eyes look is that you kind of have to elongate the inner corner as well, either with a liner or with some eyeshadow. I have never done that on my eyes, so this is the first time that I'm trying it. It might look absolutely horrendous. I might absolutely mess everything up. So yeah, I'm kind of scared. So I'm going to again go back in with the wing liner brush by Zoeva. I'm going to take more of the shade Memory from the TATI palette, which is just the straight up black. You're supposed to like kind of just create this sharp inner corner. I don't know whether I'm doing it correctly, but anyway. And then what you're supposed to do is kind of trace a very faint line near the lashes. Then you also drag it in like so. Okay, now I have to do the same thing on the other side and hope that it matches. I think I want to leave it there, but I did actually want to, oh my goodness, there's so many risks. I'm taking so many risks today. I did want to try the Essence Tiny Tip Liner, waterproof liner, because they were kind enough to send this to me as well. I was kind of hoping that I could test this out today. Like, this look is kind of perfect for that. But if I mess it up, I don't even want to think about it. Oh my god, this was the craziest thing. So I accidentally put the liner in like in my eye, but I think I was lucky enough not to mess anything up. So okay, let me see. Sorry, I can't talk through this. It's too risky. I'm not like 100% sure that this look suits me. I really am not. I actually, you know what I want to do? I want to take a bit more of the shade Ritual, that brown shade, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner part. I also want to, you know what I want to do? I want a tight line as well, because that always kind of creates a more full looking lash line as well. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Perversion. I feel like this inner corner thing just took forever, so I'm going to finish up the look now. I'm gonna do the lashes first, so starting off with the Paradise Extatic Waterproof Mascara by L'Oreal. I'm then going to apply the Red Cherry eyelashes in the style Stevi, and then we should do something with the lower lash line as well. I do actually really like it, but I do feel that I need to emphasize the lower lash line a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first put down the shade Soothe from this Tati palette, and I'm going to run that more generously all over my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take the shade Ritual, this deeper brown, and then I'm going to focus that on the outer corner mainly. And I'm not going to take it any further than like the midpoint of my lower lash line. I'm going to apply the O.TWO.O mascara, something. It's just another waterproof mascara by the brand O.TWO.O, and I'm going to line my lashes with that. Well, the eyes are finally done. I feel like they took me forever, even though it's like such an easy and quick look, but maybe I was just talking way too much. Anyway, for the lips, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. So this is how the Foxy Eyes look turned out on me. I absolutely love the look. I really do. I think it is such a sultry, such a beautiful, very like sexy and alluring look. And I mean, you guys know I've like, ever since I started my channel, I've liked doing this like cat eye effect where I elongate the eye with eyeshadows and all that. And this is like fairly similar to that, I feel like. The only difference is that like it's doing a smoky liner, maybe making it like dragging it out a bit more. And also doing this like flick on the inner corners, which as I said is very new to me. And I am still not 100% sold on whether this look suits me or not. But I do have to say this is such a pretty look, and I've seen so many people who are just absolutely stunning in this look, so I really wanted to do it. I really wanted to try it as well, and yeah, now at least I know. But yeah, I'm very interested in finding out what you guys thought. What do you think of this look? Have you done the look on yourself, and would you like to do it on yourself if you haven't? Let me know. Let me know what you think of this whole foxy eye trend. And I don't even know whether it's still an ongoing thing. I know that it was quite a while ago that it first started, so I don't know, I might be super late to the bandwagon, but at least, as I said, at least the curiosity has been satisfied, and now I know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you liked this testing out something new. At least, I mean, it was new for me, so, you know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. And if you want to see more of me in the future, then yeah, that's what I suggest you do. But that's that. I hope you guys are all doing really well, and I also hope to see you guys in my upcoming videos too. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.